back when I was just a little bitty boy, living in a box on the stairs at the corner of the basement of the house half a block down the street from Jerry's bait shop. Nerdy place. A little way back then, life was going swell and everything was just peachy. Except, of course, the undeniable fact that every single morning, my mother would bake me a big old bowl of sauerkraut for breakfast. Big bowl of sauerkraut! Every single morning. It was driving me crazy. I told my mom and said, "Hey, Mom, what's up with all the sauerkraut?" My dear sweet bunny, she just looked at me like a cow looks at an oncoming train. And she leaned right down next to me. And she said, "It's time for you!" And then she tied me to the wall, stuck a phone in my mouth, and forced fed me nothing but sauerkraut until I was 26 and a half years old. That's when I swore that someday I'll get out of that basement and travel to a magical, faraway place where the sun is always shining and the air smells like warm root beer, where the towels are oh so fluffy, where the sharks and the lepers play the ukuleles all day long and anyone is too gladly shoots your back for a nickel. Rocka doodle, yeah, well, let me tell you people, it wasn't long at all before my dream came true. Because the very next day, a local radio station had this contest to see who could correctly guess the number of molecules in an Nimoy's gut. I was off by 3, but I still won the grand prize. That's right, a first-class one-way ticket to Albuqurque. Albuqurque. Oh, yeah. You know, I've never been on a real airplane before, and I gotta tell you, it was really great. Except that I had to sit between 2 large Albanian words, cliche severe body odor. And the roll to the back of me kept throwing up the whole time. The flight attendants ran out of Dr. Pepper and salted peanuts. The in-flight movie was Bido with Pauly Shore. Oh yeah, it's for the airplane that just burned out. We went into a tailspin, a crash through the plane exploding in a giant fireball and everybody died. Except for me. You know why? Because I had my train table up. And my seat back in the full upright position. And my train table up. And my seat back in the full upright position. And my train table up. And my seat back in the full upright position. So I crawled from the twisted burning wreckage. I crawled on my hands and knees for 3 full days. Dragging along my big leather suitcase and my garden bag and my tennis. Okay guys, sorry about that. The garden bag and my tennis saxophone and my profile bowl, my lucky autograph glue and the dark snorkel. But finally I arrived at the world-famous Albuqurque Holiday Inn where the towels are oh so fluffy. And you need your soup right in the ashtrays if you wanna. It's okay, they're clean. Well, I checked into my room and I turned down the AC and I turned on the spectrovision and I eat that little chocolate mint in my pillow that I love so very, very much. And suddenly there's a knock on the door. Well, like, who could that be? I say, who is it? No answer. Who is it? There's no answer. Who is it? They're not saying anything. So finally I go over and I open the door and just as I suspected, some big fat hermaphrodite with a flock of seagulls haircut and only 1 nostril. Oh man, I hate it when I'm right. So anyway, he burst in my room and he grabs my lucky snorkel and I'm like, "Hey, you can't have that. That's supposed to be just like a snorkel to me." And he's like, "Tough." I'm like, "Give it." And he's like, "Make me." I'm like, "Okay." So I grabbed his leg and he grabbed my esophagus and I bit off his ear and he chewed off my eyebrow. Took it as a penalty. He gave me a warning. He gave me nephew deed, you better believe it. And somehow in the middle of it all, the phone got knocked off the hook. And 20 seconds later, I heard a familiar voice. And you know what it said? I'll tell you what it said. It said, "If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator. If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again." Okay. And then dial your operator. And Albuqurque. Albuqurque. Well, to cut a long story short, he got away with my snorkel. But I made a solemn vow right then and there that I would not rest I would not sleep for an instant until the one-nostril man was brought to justice. But first I decided to buy some donuts. So I got in my car and I drove over to the donut shop and I walked up to the guy behind the counter and he says, yeah, what do you want? I said, you got any glazed donuts? He said, no, we're out of shush! So, you got any jelly donuts? He said, no, we're out of jelly donuts. I said, you got any Bavarian cream-filled donuts? He said, no, we're out of Bavarian cream-filled donuts. I said, you got any cinnamon rolls? He said, no, we're out of cinnamon rolls. I said, you got any apple fritters? He said, no, we're out of apple fritters. I said, you got any bear claws? He said, wait a minute, I'll go check. Oh, come on. I said, well, in that case, what do you have? He says, all I got right now is this box of 1 dozen starving, crazed weasels. I said, oh, okay, I'll take that. So he hands me the box, and I open up the lid, and the weasels jump out. They nearly latch onto my face and start biting me all over. Oh, man, they were just going nuts. They were tearing me apart. You know, I think it was just about that time that a little ditty started going through my head. Okay, Owen, you can do this part. This is free. Okay, you're done. Around the street with these flesh-eating weasels all on my face. Wave my arms all around, just run like a constipated wiener dog. And as luck would have it, that's exactly when I ran into the girl of my dreams. Her name was Zona. She was a calligraphy enthusiast with a slight overbite and hair the color of Shrane's peaches. I'll never forget the very first thing she said to me. She said, hey, you got weasels on your face. That's what I knew was true love. We were inseparable after that. Oh, we ate together, we bathed together. We even shared the same piece of mint-flavored dental floss. The world was our burrito. So we got married and we bought us a house and had 2 beautiful children, Daniel and Superfly. We were so very, very, very happy. Oh, yeah. But then one fateful night, Soda said to me, she said, Sweetie Pumpkin, do you want to join the Columbia Record Club? I said, whoa, hold on now, baby. I'm just not ready for that kind of commitment. So we broke up and I never saw her again, but that's just the way things go. In Albuquerque, Albuquerque. Guys, pink cat, if you know, you know. Anyway, things really started looking up for me, because about a week later, I finally achieved my lifelong dream. That's right, I got me a part-time job at the Sizzler. I even made a boy enough after I put out that grease bar with my face. Oh yeah, Ray was really jealous of me after that. I was getting a lot of attitude. Okay, like one time, I was out in the parking lot trying to remove my XX earrings with a gold pencil. Want to see this guy Marty tried to carry a big old sofa up the stairs all by himself. So I asked him and say, hey, you want me to help you with that? And Marty, he just rolls his eyes and goes, no, I want you to cut off my arms and legs with a chainsaw. So he did. And so he's picking on me. He's like, hey man, I was just being sarcastic. Well, that's just great. How was I supposed to know that? I'm not a mind reader for crying out loud. Besides, now he's got a really cute nickname, Torso Boy. So what's he complaining about? Say, that reminds me of another amusing anecdote. This guy comes up to me on the street and he tells me he hasn't had a bite in 3 days. Now, I knew what he meant, but just to be funny, I took a big bite out of his jugular vein. And he's yelling and screaming and braying all around. Hey, come on, don't you get it? I just get blown down and you know, completely missing the irony of the whole situation. Man, some people just can't take a joke, you know? Anyway, what was it? I kind of lost my train of thought. Well, okay, anyway, I know it's kind of a roundabout way of saying it, but I guess the whole point I'm trying to make here is, I hate sauerkraut! That's all I'm really trying to say. And by the way, blah, 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 stop yapping, blah, 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 At least you can take a small bit of comfort knowing that somewhere out there in this crazy old mixed up universe of ours, there's still this place called Albuquerque. 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 I said I don't care if it's delayed, just shut your mouth and deal with it.